Want to know how to make money as a content creator in 2022 and beyond? The first step is to get really clear on what you need to stop putting your focus and energy into. And I think you're going to be really relieved to know that you can stop worrying about some of these must-dos that other online gurus are talking about. So let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hello, I am Maureen from thecreativeimpact.com, where I help busy bloggers and content creators work smarter, not harder, by providing the templates and trainings that they need to build their digital product business and make their first 1K plus online. If this sounds like you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and then ring the little bell right after it so that you don't miss any of the content that I post on this channel. Today, I am kicking off a series that covers how to make money as a content creator in 2022 and beyond. And I really thought the best way to start this off was to first address what you do not need to succeed. There's no shortage of opinions out there on what you should or should not be doing, right? Today, I am speaking from my own personal business experience and from working with numerous students and coaching clients to let you know 6 things that you need to stop focusing on so that you can begin to focus on the right things and make money as a content creator in 2022. The first thing you do not need to succeed and make money as a content creator in 2022 and beyond is a perfect website. Do you need a website? Yes, I 100% believe that you need to have a website that you own, meaning it is self-hosted. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you know that I strongly believe that a self-hosted WordPress.org website is the only way to go. I have videos about why I only recommend WordPress, and I also have one on the step-by-step of how to get set up on WordPress that I will leave links to in the show notes below. Okay, so yes, you need a website, but this website does not need to be fancy or perfect by any means. In fact, I think this is a sure way to delay making money as a content creator. I've seen tons of my students agonize over font choices or get caught up in trying to find the perfect website colors and images or logo, or drive themselves crazy trying to format and lay everything out perfectly. And my best advice to them, and really any of you caught up in this, is stop and take that messy action. Focus on the essentials. What is going to move you forward? And spoiler alert here, it's not your fonts or your logo. Get a few fundamental pages set up, a basic homepage, an about me page, some legal pages, there are plug and play templates for, so you can literally just make those in minutes. I'll leave a link for the ones I use below. And a content page where you can share your content, whether it's your blog posts or your YouTube videos or your podcast recordings, whatever type of content you're creating. That's all you really need to start. You can always go back over time and make it fancier or hire someone else to update it. But if you are spending more than 1 to 2 weeks getting your website set up, you're taking way too long. Now, if tech is a challenge for you, I completely understand this. So many creators struggle with the tech, and I definitely don't want you spending months trying to figure it all out. So I have a newly updated WordPress Without Stress course that I've taken your feedback, really reworked it. It takes you step by step through the entire process of setting up your site with shared screen video tutorials. It gives you everything you need to create a powerful website and all the pages you need without wasting tons of time trying to figure out all the tech or spending $3,000 plus on a web designer. You do not need to do that, okay? Tech was a huge problem for my audience, and this course has really been instrumental in helping so many of them move forward. If you're interested, you can check it out right here, or you can go to the link in the show notes below. The second thing you don't need to succeed and make money as a content creator in 2022 is expert status or a specific degree or certification. Let me be clear, you do not need to be a certified expert, nor do you need a special degree or certification to be qualified to teach others how to do something online, with the exception of things like actually giving medical advice, okay? A lot of clients I work with struggle with imposter syndrome. It's that voice saying, who am I to be teaching this? Why would anyone want to learn from me? And if you feel this way too, trust me, this type of thinking is completely normal. I think most creators experience this at some point or another. I definitely absolutely felt this way when I started my blogging business in the parenting space. But the truth is that you just need to be a few steps ahead of your ideal person you are trying to help. You do not need to know everything about everything. And this is so important to understand if you really don't feel qualified to teach what you know. And this is also why I believe that niching down is so important. So for instance, if you started a blog about floral arranging for beginners, you don't have to be a certified florist or have gone to floral design school, nor do you need to know all the advanced techniques required to make cascading elaborate or floral arrangements, okay? If you are working with beginners, yes, you will need to have floral design experience of some type, even if it's just knowledge you have gained from your own floral design hobby, okay? But all you really need is enough to be a few steps ahead of your ideal person. So if someone told me that they did want to start a floral design blog or a YouTube channel, I would tell them, great, but you want to niche it down more. You want to get more specific on who you are going to serve and what area of the floral design niche you want to focus on, because that's a big field, okay? If you are fairly new yourself, then you would want to focus on helping very beginners who are brand new and are just a few steps behind you, not those who are more advanced and looking to create elaborate wedding arrangements, right? If you are, let's say you are an experienced floral designer, then you could focus on helping more intermediate to advanced floral audience and focus your expertise on an area like maybe wedding arrangements, if that's where your specialty is, or bouquets or centerpieces. I don't know what the floral design, what else you could do. But a great way to beat that imposter syndrome is just to teach someone a few steps behind you, okay? You can start by helping a few people for free. Focus on getting them some results, which will then build up your credibility and give you more confidence. Plus, you can get some testimonials, and that's how people start. If you are if you're waiting to take action until you feel qualified enough, you're never going to get started. All right, the third thing that you don't need to succeed and make money as a content creator is tons of traffic. If you only hear one thing today, this should probably be it. Do not wait until you have loads of traffic coming to your site to start to monetize your blog, your podcast, your YouTube channel, whatever it may be. If you do, you're going to miss so many opportunities to help the people you do have coming to your site in the beginning, and you're going to miss the opportunity to earn money while you're growing your business, okay? Bloggers often come to me saying, I have a blog, I'm creating tons of free content and collecting emails, but I just need more traffic. How do I get more traffic? I need to wait until my audience is bigger and before I start to monetize it. And when I ask why do you need all this traffic? The answer usually comes down to the thought that more traffic equals more money. And this is not always the case. This is a typical thought process because they've usually followed several successful, very well-established content creators who started years and years ago who are making money with ads. And they think that that is the main way to make money online. A lot of traffic plus ads will equal that passive financial freedom. When in reality, yes, some of them are doing this, but the majority of the time, this is only one of these established content creators' income streams, and it's likely their lowest paying one. We're talking like pennies to dollars per click for traffic with ads, and it's not predictable income at all. They have no control over it. And the same thing can be said for affiliate income. It can be very powerful, but you don't own it. So if these creators are lucky enough to realize that digital products are honestly the best way to make a significant income online with their platform, and that most content creators these days are monetizing this way, they may still be tricked into thinking more traffic equals more sales, when in reality, 100 of the right people is better than 5,000 of the wrong ones. You need to get really clear on who you are serving and how you are serving them before you worry about getting all this traffic. Those who make money as content creators in 2022 and beyond start at the end first. I've said this several times. They're getting clear on their ideal customer and their problem first before driving any traffic to their site. Quality is better than quantity. So they are figuring out what transformation their target person wants. They're creating a digital product that provides them that transformation that they're looking for. And then they're creating content and a freebie that is directly related to leading them closer to that end transformation, their product. And then they're driving traffic. That's the last thing. Because what's the point of getting more and more and more traffic to your site, creating a freebie content, and all these things, and have no idea what you are leading your audience to, okay? This also connects into the fourth thing you don't need to succeed, which is a huge email list. What is the point of collecting email addresses if you don't know if they are the right people for your product? Hit the like button if this makes sense. You have to start with the end in mind. With my first blog, The Highly Sensitive Child, I began to monetize it within the first 6 months with maybe 100 to 200 people on my email list and not a lot of traffic coming to it at all. With this blog, The Creative Impact, that I started right before COVID hit, I made my first 1K in my second month with less than 20 visitors a day to my blog and only 15 email subscribers. Yes, you heard that right. That is the power of attracting a very specific audience and giving them what they want. If you want to know how to make your first $1,000 with a small online audience, make sure to get on the waitlist for my digital product blueprint course and group coaching program launching this spring. In doing so, you'll be the first to know about a special free training I will be doing on this topic in the near future to just kick off this launch, okay? Check out the link right here or in the link in the show notes below after the video. The fifth thing that you do not need to succeed and make money as a content creator in 2022 and beyond is endless amounts of free content. I agree to the extent that you need to be giving away highly valuable information consistently to attract your ideal customer and gain that know, like, and trust factor with them. But I do not believe you should be giving away the step-by-step how-to strategy to get your customer from point A to point B. I mentioned this in the last video I did, but if you're running or want to run a profitable online business, you need to understand that your brain, your life, your experience, your knowledge is not free for the taking for anyone who wants it. The idea of if you just keep, giving it all away, give your best step-by-step content away, people will want to work with you, in my opinion, does not work, okay? Your free content should create a demand and a desire for them to learn more from you and to take action to sign up for your freebie, therefore getting on your email list where you can lead them on that customer journey to solve their problem with your product. To learn more about this, check out my video on free versus paid content that I did a few weeks ago. And the last thing that you do not need to succeed and make money as a content creator in 2022 and beyond is to have every single thing figured out and perfect before you get started. Perfection is paralyzing and it will keep you stuck from moving forward. I've seen it happen so many times. If you have big dreams for your life, but you're struggling to move forward with them and take the necessary steps to make them a reality, you might be struggling in this area, okay? You may need to hear this. Perfection does not exist. You will never have it all figured out. If you are struggling to figure out your niche, narrow it down and then just choose one. Stop overthinking it, because the truth is that as you start putting out content and seeing what your audience responds to, it's more than likely going to shift anyway. 8 years into blogging and I am still learning, failing, tweaking, and shifting. There is always something that you can do better. So if you are waiting until you have everything figured out or your big idea is perfect before you take action, you'll never, ever get started. The focus needs to be on progress over perfection. If you want to make money as a content creator in 2022, these are 6 things you need to stop focusing on. You do not need any of these to succeed, okay? I would love to know, what do you need to stop focusing on in 2022? Let me know in the comments below. And whether you are just starting out in the online space or you have been here for a while, know that starting with the end in mind, creating a digital product for your audience, and then creating the content and the freebie that leads to it is the best way to make money as a content creator in 2022 and beyond. Make sure, if you haven't already, get on the waiting list for the special free training and the digital product blueprint course and group coaching program launching this spring. Again, here is the link. I will put it in the show notes as well, okay? Have a great week, creators, and I'll see you next time.